Some fantastic, amazing, joyful, exciting, happy news comes today from the ICC. They finally issued an arrest warrant for Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel's former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, accusing them of war crimes in Gaza. 13 months too late. Let's take a look.
Significant escalation. It was first announced by Karim Khan, the ICC chief prosecutor, back in May, that he was going to seek to request arrest warrants for Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant, who was the defense minister at the time.
Salute to Karim Khan. 6 months it's taken him, 6 months since when he first put the appeal in, and we finally got there, and he's finally got there with issuing the arrest warrant. So well done, Karim Khan.
As well as 3 other senior Hamas officials, including Mohammed Deif, Ismail Haniyeh, Yahya Sinwar, the other. Those 3 are all dead. Deif believed to have been killed in July, so unclear why they've issued an arrest warrant now for him. But by overturning Israel's rejection of the jurisdiction and the allegations by the court, this clears the way for something very, very significant, which Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel have never, ever faced before. These are very, very serious charges and allegations, as you read them out there, that the court believes they have grounds to believe that
this better be serious charges. I don't think anyone should feel like they are above the law. And over the last year or so, Benjamin Netanyahu has definitely thought he was one of those individuals above everyone else. So I sincerely hope he feels the full wrath of the law and he faces full punishment and takes full responsibility for his actions.
He bears criminal responsibility for war crimes, as you said, including starvation as a method of warfare, and of crimes against humanity, of murder, persecution, and of other crimes. These are very, very serious allegations. These are not the sorts of allegations that the Prime Minister has faced before. When the ICC first made these statements back in May, the Prime Minister's office said that they were absurd, that they were false, and that they were a distortion of reality.
I'm just going to pause it there just for a second, guys, because following this, there is an update. And Benjamin Netanyahu's office have also released a statement, so we'll come to the statement as well. Let's just continue where we are at the moment.
Reality. It is something that back then the Prime Minister took very, very seriously. Has been in meetings today with the US mediator Amos Hochstein, talking about the possibility of a ceasefire with Hezbollah in Lebanon to the north. But this is absolutely now going to come front and center of the Prime Minister's attention here.
So this is very significant, Nick. But then what potentially could be next? Is this an issue of, depending on where Netanyahu were to travel, he could be apprehended, or is he asked to voluntarily cooperate?
Yeah, this is, it's uncharted territory for the Prime Minister. Certainly, we understand the legal implications for all the countries that support the ICC. These are countries that have signed what's known as a Rome Statute. 124 countries have signed up to the Rome Statute. That includes most European countries. There are other leaders, current and former, like Bashir.
I think it's important to remind everybody that the ICC request was put in over 6 months ago. Up until recently, just a few weeks ago, Trump was in support and making statements saying Netanyahu wasn't doing enough and he needs to go in and finish the job. So although the request by the ICC was made 6 months ago, right up until recently, we know that there were countries in support of Israel. So it's going to be interesting to see how those countries who are in support of Israel now respond to the ICC's arrest warrant.
of Sudan, who has essentially been on the lam from the ICC for several years since they issued an arrest warrant for him. An arrest warrant issued just in the past year or so for President Vladimir Putin of Russia, who continues to run his country and fight the war in Ukraine. But we have seen in the case of Vladimir Putin that there are countries that he has avoided visiting.
I'm going to pause it there, guys. Let's move on to the statement that was made by Benjamin Netanyahu's office, and let's see what they had to say following the news from the ICC.
Update on this breaking news. The Israeli Prime Minister's office has just responded to the International Criminal Court's arrest warrants. Benjamin Netanyahu's office calls the warrants for him and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant absurd. The statement says, Israel utterly rejects the absurd and false actions and accusations against it by the International Criminal Court, which is a politically biased and discriminatory body. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will not yield to pressure, will not back down, and will not retreat until all the goals of the war set by Israel at the start of the campaign are achieved, end quote.
This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. The ICC, signed by 200 plus member countries, issue an arrest warrant against this man or against this thing of a person. And it just goes to show these people think they're above the law. These are the type of people that need to be apprehended. They need to feel the full force of the law. I mean, even this guy's face, you can see this is the face of somebody who needs to be behind bars. Not even needs to be behind bars, but he is somebody who needs a lot more than that. It's just despicable. 13 months of terror on the Palestinian people. 13 months of terror. ICC, Karim Khan, well done, my friend. 6 months is taking you to get the to get the request out for the arrest warrant of this despicable man. And this is a statement that his office released. Obviously, they have no intention of handing themselves in. They have no intention of surrendering. They have no intention and no fear of anyone or any country. And it's a shame, really. These are the sort of people that need to be disciplined. And I do hope that the arrest warrant apprehends this person and shows him that he's just a normal person. I hope for everyone's sake that the ICC go ahead with the arrest. They arrest this person very, very soon. And that's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts if you agree with the arrest warrant and what you think is going to happen next. And let's hope this is one step in the right direction. Karim Khan, I applaud you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.